Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol WFT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And in this case, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. That question revolves around the fact that basically today, very nice move when you consider that the price was down there not that long ago, and then today the price closed all the way up there. I think everybody, who's at least rational would say, yeah, this has been a very nice bounce on the bull's part. But that does lead to the very, valid and logical question. But is there any sort of true power behind this price movement? Is there any sort of genuine strength, or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but like I said, by using the chart, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single point, and that point is right down here at $3.90. Why is $3.90 so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that bounces that are actually a true bounce, well, the price is going to keep on bouncing, right? Or in other words, the price is going to make progress forward. It's not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a bounce is truly a bounce, it's going to keep on bouncing, because going back to where it was would be a contradiction. Exactly. So with that in mind, think about $3.90. Any sort of closes below there, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what is that doing to the price? That's literally putting the price right back inside of this range where it was when the price was essentially, flirting with these lows. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say there's a relatively drastic pullback, not saying this will happen, but let's just pretend, bounces around and then heads back up. So even after a kind of a drastic pullback, what would you have? Well, you'd have a big base of lows right here. Then you'd have the previous low down there. You picture each one of those as stair steps. Well, hey, now you still have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a true bounce is going to do. It's going to keep on progressing forward. And I'm just defining and quantifying the statement, making progress as $3.90. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, all about the purple line right here, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. You can see the price didn't quite hit it today, but it's definitely up within the region of it. So that'll be, definitely the key level to watch going forward. But in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, not really at the top of the priority list. Top of the priority list right now, just go through healthy consolidation and build higher bases, because as long as there's higher bases being built over time, the long-term chart will take care of itself. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.